A one, two, three. You're my rock, my sword, my shield. He's the middle in the middle of the wheel. He's the lily of the valley, a bright and shining star. It's no difference what you said. I'm gonna get on my knees and play for the harvest and the field. Hee-haw! Daddy, Mommy, Anna, me, Matthew, and Lucy. Don't say girl things, because they're yucky.
What's your favorite thing to do with Anna?
Play with her.
What do you play?
Sometimes I'll be playing with this fire truck and she'll be the bridge that falls on the fire truck.
What do you think it's like to be a fireman?
I don't know. When I'm a firefighter, I'll find out.
So what are you drawing, Adam?
A monster.
Oh, what kind of monster?
A monster that eats trash.
Oh.
But then I'm gonna throw a trash bottle next to it.
Do you ever feel like a monster, you guys? Like
I always feel like
you
one.
do?
Even at night.
What about like if you run around too fast and you can't breathe? Do you ever feel like a monster then?
Yep, I still do.
What makes you feel like a monster when you run around too much?
Chasing someone to gobble them up.
Oh, okay. What about if you drink milk without taking your special medicine? Does it feel like there's a monster in your tummy?
Nope, I feel like one. I think, what's a short name that we can fit on it? How about Anna? When I got my new bike on 2 wheels, I knew how to do it right away. Except I needed a little bit of practice.
How did you lose it, buddy?
By wiggling it.
By wiggling it?
And I accidentally kicked him in the mouth.
Okay, so basically we're here just to talk about Adam's history a little bit. Adam was a twin. They were born at 37 weeks gestation. We had no problems during the pregnancy. But right when Adam was born, we noticed that he was uncomfortable and always seemed to be in a lot of pain. He was born with torticollis, which was the way his neck was positioned. His muscles were not strong from the way he was in utero. And luckily our pediatrician noticed that right away. He was diagnosed probably, I would say, around 2 months with the acid reflux.
Makes me feel like I'm a green monster with horns.
Later on, we kind of started more testing. We did a barium study and then increased the medicine to stronger. And then we realized after he started some physical therapy and things like that for the torticollis, that there were other things going on as well. Maybe it was some milk protein in the breast milk that he was not being able to ingest. So then basically once he stopped breastfeeding, he made a lot better advances as far as weight gain and things like that. We started realizing that other things were going on with the seasonal allergies. And after cold and flu season of the winter, it would have been 2012, Anna got RSV right after Christmas. It was actually Christmas Eve. They both spiked fevers. The day after Christmas, we took them and she got diagnosed with the RSV. And about a day later, Adam also got diagnosed, but his was bad, like couldn't breathe. And we had kind of started some inhalers for him, but after the RSV went into pneumonia, he was hospitalized for 3 or 4 days which was awful. But luckily we had a great team of doctors with us.
So my name is Benjamin Levi. I'm a faculty pediatrician and an ethicist here at Penn State College of Medicine and the Children's Hospital. I've known the Burtons since probably just about they were born, I think. He starts out being very shy, but then he warms up to you, and he's very fun-loving. And when he and his sister get into their rhythm, they really give you a show. He's had a fair number of issues, particularly with allergies, and so we've allergies and sensitivity, GI sensitivities and things like that. So we've over the years worked to figure out a regimen to sort of manage that. And one of the challenges is to how you do enough without doing too much.
So in the morning age, what do you take?
Back in my belly here.
And your belly pill. Mm-hmm. And then at nighttime, do you remember what you take before you go to bed? You take kind of a lunch.
My belly.
Your belly pill again. Mm-hmm. And
My Zyrtec.
here's your tech, and then you have one other pill. Do you remember what that's for? Is that your singular, which is for your allergies and asthma, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then before bed, after your bath, what does Daddy give you before you brush your teeth? And you have to blow out and blow in.
My buffer.
Your puffer, your inhaler, yep. And you used to get that twice a day, but you're down to once a day now, right?
Mm-hmm. You do this. And then he puts his face into it. Then, we puff it, and then he breathes in, and then we count to 10, and then he's done.
And then if you're at school or when you were at Jack and Jill and you had milk, and we didn't have special milk for you, what do you have to take before you take your milk?
Lactate. This one's for my stomach.
And we have been trying some regular milk with him, and he's been doing okay with it. I mean, we kind of monitor, not a whole lot, and like ice cream, obviously he would need lactate, but so as of now, he's doing great. He's doing really well. Now that he's 5 years old, I'd say around 4.5, we started cutting back some of the steroid inhaler. And he's growing and thriving, which is good, because we were always, even though we knew it was nothing serious and it could have been a lot worse, it was a lot to take on as new parents with twins, and but we learned a lot through it, and we were extremely blessed with the doctors and nurses at Hershey as far as their guidance and just their support through it. And it was definitely a team approach. Once Dr. Levi referred us to the allergist, it just seemed that they all worked together. This past soccer season was the first where we noticed that he could kind of run and not need a break, which was a praise. We were like, woohoo! But that, I think, is a lot with just going to the allergist and kind of upping Zyrtec, post-nasal, all of that stuff. He used to not even be able to run. He would run circles in here and start coughing and hacking, and now that's not an issue. So I guess our biggest advice to you as future doctors would be just to listen, be patient, put yourselves in the shoes of your patients.
Okay, I'll sing it. I wish the Christmas tree was up. Wake up the tender folly, cheer on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. What are the odds be greater small? Oh, Notre Dame will win overall. Royal sons are marching onward to victory. I always do masterpieces.
This is what your parents went through. You can call them and thank them tonight.
You betcha.